Bueno sabach, ¿qué estás? Quayes, bien y tú? What is this mystical fusion of linguistic profusion of awesome confusion? What's up, guys? Mark Kashmir. I've been thinking, what happens when you speak Spanish and Arabic at the same time? It could potentially realistically sound like what you just heard. A kind of descendant of Modz Arabic if history had played out a little differently. Modz Arabic, for those of you wondering, is not Arabic mozzarella, although that sounds delicioso. That's a hybrid of tayyib in Arabic and delicioso in Spanish. No, Modz Arabic, aka Andalusia Romance, was sort of a dialect of Spanish, Castellano, spoken during the time where Andalus, or Andalusia, in Spain, was under Muslim control. Now, even if it was called Modz Arabic, Andalusia Romance is more accurate linguistically since it sounded a little closer to Spanish than Arabic. But Modz Arab was the term used to refer to people who were Arabicized or adopted the ways of the Arabs, Mustarib, who were mostly Christians living under Muslim rule in the 8th to the 11th century. Aside from speaking Andalusia Romance, many also spoke Andalusi Arabic, which was specifically a dialect of Arabic in Andalusia, sort of like a European Arabic variety. And some even moved to the north, bringing with them Arabic Muslim style, which you can see in Cordoba, like with the Mezquita Cathedral, or with the Alhambra Palace in Granada, Al-Hamra. Pretty awesome stuff, isn't it?
Sí, es algo fascinante, ¿no? La mezcla de las culturas.
Take an expression like my lord. Spanish would be mi señor. Modz Arabic or Andalusia Romance would say mio sidi, a true blend of Spanish-Arabic. Although Arabic letters were used nonetheless for the language for a while, as well as other European languages like Portuguese and Spanish itself, in what's known as Al Jamiado. Spain and the rest of the Iberian Peninsula then went through a reconquista, the reconquest, which briefly was centuries of expansion of Christian kingdoms and clashing with and taking over the Arabic Muslim-dominated region. So today you see traces of Arabic in Spain and in Spanish. Words like zaytun, aceituna, for example, almohada, al-mukhadda. But imagine history was a bit different. And the wars and the conquest instead met an end where Arabic and Spanish cultures survived equally. Or rather than wars, there was maybe peaceful diplomatic trade relations established. Maybe we'd have different borders. A hybrid nation or region in North Africa and south of Spain, speaking Esparabic. Ano yom davoy asu. Mi olid davan a la madresa. Kaife puedo kin ana saudar usted? That would be freaking cool. Or imagine the future, where we develop transportation so fast, like trains for example, getting us, say, from Beirut or Dubai right to Madrid and vice versa in less than an hour. That would change everything. You'd have a flow of immigration. You start seeing a hybrid language evolve out of Arabic and Spanish. Also, Madrid to Beirut in 1 hour could also create job opportunities and lead to new laws and policies about work, trade, and immigration, which is exciting for some and maybe a little scary for others. But technology definitely has a huge impact on us in every aspect. For my part, as you know, I believe in diversity, including cultural diversity. I think we benefit from being exposed to each other. We step outside our bubble and learn from each other. Breaks the ego. Mezclat el-kultur muy interesante, no? Kames rayek. Let me know what you think. Like and share to spread the love of cultural diversity, and don't forget to subscribe for more. Also, join me on Patreon if you want to support and have access to more in-depth cultural knowledge. Thanks for watching, guys, and as usual, take care. This is a rising picture.
Duh.